Welcome to Your Perfect Cat. I'm Kathy, and this time I want to talk to you about what to do when the weather is bad. You'll find that I did some recording of some things that I do with Val. We've had several weeks of bad weather. If it's just a few days of bad weather, I don't really worry about it. But now that it's been several weeks, I start to worry about that my cats might have lost some of their training. So it's time to do some training inside, and you can do some very similar things inside as you would do outside. Now, I do want to warn you ahead of time. The videos are kind of different, and he goes in and out of focus because I was trying to do things with him and hold the camera at the same time. I found that setting up a tripod, it's too far away. I don't get the kind of close-up that I want. And I wish that I had one of those camera tracking type devices, like a Pivo, but I don't have one of those yet. So at some point in the future, I'll redo this video a little bit better with a little less in and out of focus, and when he disappears out of the camera. And most of that happened because he was running in between my legs where I could not re-aim the camera. So with that, let's talk about the kinds of things that you can do with your cat when the weather is bad. Okay, so it's winter time out here in California, and I can't get a good picture of Val because I'm trying to walk around. We've had rain for a couple weeks, just storm after storm after storm, and Val does not like to go out in the rain. So as I was saying, Val does not like to go outside when it's raining, and it has been raining quite a bit out here. And I'm sure that if you live in other areas where your winter is rather cold or say snowy, that perhaps your cat doesn't like to go outside either. And these days are really good times to teach your cat their safe space, their safe spot. I've on Instagram, I've seen a lot of people asking about how to deal with a cat that's afraid. They get spooked, and so then what do you do? And what I do is get down low like this, like I am right now. You can't see me, but you can tell that I'm very close to where Val is, and he's right underneath me and purring like crazy. And then I just pet him, so he's a lot less stressed, and that tends to stop all of the problems. Now, you can also teach them to do some more walking around in the house because, we've had rain here for actually a couple weeks off and on, and I'm a little bit worried now about his training. I don't really want to start over. I don't want to lose what advances we have made. So walking him around the house is pretty good. I am actually right now I'm trying to direct him so that I can take video. But otherwise, the thing to do, even in the house, is to I like to let him just wander. He tends to direct wherever he wants to go. So I have a leash on him and I have control, but I am following him wherever he goes. And as I said, right now I'm holding on to him pretty hard so that he doesn't move, because I want him in the image here. But normally, if I let go, he should just go wherever he wants. But unfortunately, that tends to be underfoot at the moment. Come on, Val. Come on, baby boy. Come on. There you go. That's a boy. Good boy. Yes. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Now, these rainy days and bad weather times are really good times to teach your cat about coming. Teach them, you know, that particular command. It's going to be really important if you can get it down. It does take, depends on the cat. It can take a little while. Usually I can get him to do it. I have shown it in the past where I just stick out my finger. Val, come on, Val, come. That's a boy, good boy. So then he's right here. I can't even get him in the picture. So we got that. We have that down pretty good, don't we? And he loves being petted like this. And again, like I was saying, a lot of the people who follow Val and Finn on Instagram have asked about what to do when their cat gets spooked. And one of the things that I do is I get down on the cat's level, as you can see, and when they're spooked, and just stroke him. Because usually when I get down this low, he comes to me. As you see, he's right underneath me. I can't even get him in the video because this near me and near my legs is his safe spot. And that is something that's really important for your cat to have, a safe spot for when they get spooked about some loud noise, strange people, or anything else for that matter, a dog. If you can get down quick enough, you can also scoop them up if you need to. Now, one of the things that Val is afraid of, and a lot of people said their cats are also a little bit spooked of strangers, so strange people. And he's gotten a lot better. And the one thing that does happen when people come by, if I get down on his level, allow him to be, you know, in between my legs and intertwine and stroke his back, then he will just watch the people go by and not, trying to get him in here, and he won't try to flee. So generally speaking, if he sees people that are being rather loud, whether they're on their phone or talking to each other, he takes off running. But if I hold the leash tight and get down near him, he will always come to my legs and then let me pet him. And usually he just stays perfectly still when there's strange noises or strangers. And then once they pass, and it doesn't take very long, but once they pass, then we can continue what we were doing before. So hope that helps. Try it out, see if it works for your cat, and let me know if it did in the comments below. And if you don't, please follow Your Perfect Cat for more cat training tips and tricks and more pictures of Val, who's out of focus because he's too busy doing everything but walking at the moment. And again, these were tips on what to do when the weather will not cooperate for training your cat. Thanks. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.